Okay, I wanted to just say this before I forget. Um, Cyber relationships. Okay. People, please don't get mad at me when I take forever to reply back. Okay, I suck at replying back to people on, social media, and it often takes me forever. Um, because I get so many messages that it's exhausting. Like, you might think you're the only one, but there's like 100 messages usually, and I shut down. Like, I see it, I'm just like, okay, I don't feel like dealing with this right now, and I shut down. And it's like nothing personal. It's just that if I know that if I answer you, first of all, if it's public and I answer you, I know that other people are going to expect me to answer them. And if I'm not in the mood to answer everybody, I don't answer anybody usually. Okay, if I know that, if I got a bunch of messages. And then privately, if you message me and they're like, you're like in a ton of other messages, I'm not even going to know specifically. I'm not going to notice that it was specific, that you, I'm not going to necessarily read what you said. Excuse me. I'm not going to know necessarily what you said. I'm just going to see your name with a bunch of other names and be like, okay, this is just too many people. I can't do this right now. So it's not personal when I take forever to respond back. It's just that sometimes, especially on Twitter, I don't even, and sometimes on Facebook too. Actually, everywhere. There are messages that I don't even know that I've gotten till months later, because that's how I don't always see every message that I get. Like, I don't get an email notification for every single message that I get. And when it comes to things like Twitter, for example, to me, Twitter's like a party, like it's cyber party. Like, I'm just socializing, doing my thing, whatever, and I don't really feel like being pulled to the side on Twitter. Like, I don't feel like, sometimes, like, I mean, if it's just like a group thing, or it's a light thing, or we're just having a back and forth about a specific issue, a topic, or something that we both really like a lot, that's cool. But in general, if you're just pulling me to the side to be all like, like start a new conversation about something completely just whatever, I'm generally usually not in the mood for that. Like, I'm just saying, like, not usually. And another thing, when you friend me or follow me or whatever, like on Twitter or whatever, like, it's weird. I think there's a little bit too much insecurity out there, because if you're following me because you want me to follow you back, like you want us to be friends on Twitter, give me a few days to find out that you followed me. Like, like, I'm not, preferably a week, but if you don't give me a week, at least give me half a week. Like, there are people that are just like, I'll be off of Twitter for, like, taking a Twitter break for, like, a couple days, and I find I get a message, like, an email alert, oh yeah, this person unfollowed you on Twitter. I'm like, who is this person? I didn't even know this person was following me on Twitter. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just because, oh, this person just followed me 24 hours ago, and now suddenly they're unfollowing me, I guess because I didn't follow them back, and then I follow them back, and then suddenly they're following me again. It's just annoying, okay? Like, I mean, I don't know if it's insecurity or if it's self-centered absorption, like you think of my life revolves around yours, and you think that I'm just, like, online all the time, and, like, I'm paying attention to you closely. And sometimes I have automated things scheduled tweets that go on while I'm not really on Twitter. So it's like, just because you see something like that doesn't mean that it's really, like, me personally. Like, it could be scheduled. So I'm just saying, like, if you want quality alone time with me, hit me up on Goodreads. Okay, because usually I don't have anybody really, only like 1 or 2 people hit me up on Goodreads, so until that gets slammed, you can get quality cyber time with me on Goodreads. But other than that, like, when you follow me or whatever, give me a few days before I can, like, so I can figure out that you've messaged me, okay? Just, ugh. Cyber communications and relationships are so exhausting. Anyway, so that's all I have to say. Alright, love you.